Hello, I'm Zack, and welcome to Did That Happen? Here, we'll get obscure and forgotten moments in wrestling and ask ourselves the question, hey, did that happen? So, does anyone remember that time that Zack Ryder ripped a guy's underwear off?
WWE's ECW was a show that was kind of under the radar. Okay, well, when ECW launched in 2006, it had some hype, but by 2009, things had certainly slowed down. However, in September, there was one unintended moment that got people talking. Zack Ryder had just debuted his Long Island Icy character about 4 months ago, so he'd been wrestling a lot of local competitors to help push his new persona. On the September 8th edition of ECW, things looked to be the same as before. Ryder entered the ring, and there's a local talent waiting to be beaten up. Everything was what you'd expect from a squash match, until Zack Ryder pulled on the local competitor's trunks. Ryder wasn't skipping the gym that day, because he caused his opponent's attire to come undone. Yeah, a bit of a problem when your show's PG. The local wrestler, Rory Fargo, did his best to keep everything covered, but it kinda killed kayfabe. I mean, dude gets kicked in the face, and the thing he's protecting is his crotch. To end the match, Ryder hit his finishing move and went for the cover, and I can assure you the last thing on that man's mind was trying to kick out. The broadcast version of the match does a pretty good job keeping everything hidden, but the photos are a bit of a different story.
Zack Ryder has just reached that point where there may be no return.
I mean, he's stripping guys naked during matches. Next thing you know, he's saying Hitler had some good ideas.
In all honesty, this is just a funny incident that's interesting to look back on. Everyone handled the situation really well, and everything seemed like it ended alright. Now, this moment isn't widely talked about today, hence why it's on this show, but it did get an animated adaptation in 2016 on WWE Storytime, with some artistic liberties. You can find the full clip on the WWE Network, so check it out if you're interested.
Tell me in the comments any obscure moments you want to hear me talk about. Plus, you hit the annotation to learn about the time John Cena wrestled under a mask. I'm Zack, and that did happen.